I'm a little nervous. I haven't done this in so long. It is a little close up. Good morning everyone, or good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. This is our first time in a very long time vlogging. I'm sorry this is really close up on my face. This is the farthest away that our camera goes with my hand outstretched. So I wanted to take you guys along on a day of what my photo shoots are like for my Instagram. I do get a lot of questions on like how to be confident in front of the camera, how to pose, all that stuff. So I thought it'd be fun just to take you along the whole day. So something I did this morning is I picked out all of my outfits. I figured out the locations before. I'm not like going around today and like just like picking random spots. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes we just drive around and find stuff. I do not do big photo shoots like this where we go to like multiple locations all the time. I would say we do this like once a month. If I just am ready, I'll take another photo to add on top. Just got to the first spot. Just wait. I want to keep this a secret, so don't tell everyone. There's all these people showing up. Of course they show up as soon as we get here and it was empty.
It's paparazzi, that's all.
So don't assume that just because I appear confident on camera that I am the most confident. Gotta fake it till you make it, baby, and I'm never gonna arrive at making it to be confident for shooting in front of everyone. I do it because it's my job, but I still get very nervous.
I think as a couple we're getting better at it.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot better. We used to be like super awkward. We used to fight every time we took photos.
Yep.
Like we would get into it. We'd get so grouchy. I still get a little cranky. Like this morning I was cranky because you know, we planned to be out here at 8 in the morning. It's 1 p.m. Might be past 1 now. So, you know, just how we work. Plus, we woke up late today because we spent all night watching Queer Eye. I watched the full new season, and then we started watching some of the other season, the one in Japan.
You can't like not binge watch that show. It's
so wholesome. I spent the whole show like, and then crying. You know, it's like a mix of like cheering and crying. Oh yeah, this is wow. Yes.
Do you like?
Of course, I left my shoes in the car. We did some practice shots with my tennis shoes on, and now Noah's running back to the car to grab my heels because I just feel like this is such like a beautiful spot. I need the heels. We did so well.
Yeah.
That was a job well done. That's a we deserve
that was
ice cream.
Teamwork. Ice cream. Sweet tea.
I really think that going to a location that isn't super crowded
makes it so much easier.
We used to try and go to like Times Square in New York, the Hollywood sign, Venice Boulevard, and set up a tripod, and it's like we would get embarrassed, uncomfortable, and in the end the photo wasn't that good because it was super crowded. Can they see?
Yeah.
So I do think it's overall just better to go somewhere where there's not a lot of people.
Especially if you're doing it with a partner that gets nervous to begin with. I feel like I
get nervous too.
You have time to adjust,
yeah,
to
get
make
comfortable.
the photo the right way.
We got some great photos.
We'll look at them, they're all blurry. And
no, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Yeah, I feel like we did really well. Another tip, by the way, like the way that I found this location, follow local photographers in your area because a lot of like wedding photographers, senior photographers, couple photographers, all of that. They know the spots, and they're not gonna shoot in the super crowded areas because they don't have that much time. They usually do like all their photos in an hour, so I bet you they have the local photographers in your area. If you like look at their Instagrams, their Facebook pages, they probably have tons of amazing secluded areas to shoot in.
Here's Lindsay getting ready from the car.
Alright, so
look at this spot.
We gotta hurry and go across. We're gonna be shooting at the Pasadena City Hall. Another spot I really wanted to shoot at, but this one's gonna have more people, so I know people are gonna watch me. And I get a little uncomfortable, I get a little embarrassed. So what I tried to remind myself is that I would always rather be the person that is having fun and being judged than the person that is having a bad time judging the other person. We did find this beautiful spot right here, and I feel like this looks out of like a movie, honestly. It's like this Mary-Kate and Ashley vibes. So I'm gonna have Noah sit in the spot where I planned to pose, and I'm gonna pose him a little bit this way.
What do you think?
Yeah, so I always have Noah pose where I'm gonna do the photos at. So basically if you're shooting with someone who's never used your camera or doesn't take a lot of photos, it's okay to put them in the photo and like you figure out the settings to make it as easy as possible on them. You don't want to hand someone a camera and be like, here, take my photo, because they're gonna get overwhelmed, they're gonna get stressed, and it makes it a lot harder. So I like to make it as easy as possible on the person who's taking my photos.
Okay, so from over here.
You doing a video?
Yeah. Right now, kind of lower.
Maybe. Can I throw this?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to our last photo spot of the day. What time is it?
It is 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock. We've only been out here for 2 hours. It's really, and we got lunch with all of this, and I took photos during lunch. So we found this little brick area. We're gonna go look at that and see if it'll work. If not, we have 2 locations in mind for the last one. I'm just gonna see which one looks better when we get there. I should not be putting my hands in my mouth. I've been touching a bunch of stuff. I'm getting a little decision fatigued, so I'm starting to run out of pose ideas. I'm not feeling super peppy, so I'm gonna jam to some music for a minute. I'm gonna drink my tea and cool off a little bit, and if I can't think of a pose idea on my own for the next one, I'm gonna pull out my phone, because I always save poses that I like on Instagram and poses that I like on Pinterest. Nothing wrong with getting inspiration or anything like that. I mean, you don't want to obviously copy someone's like a creative idea, but no pose has really ever not been done before at this point, so I think it's totally fine to get like pose ideas and stuff like that from other photos. We've been shooting in bright daylight. We used to only shoot golden hour and like super early in the mornings, but I've started to really love bright daylight photos, which is odd. 'Cause I know it's usually like a no-no, but I really love the crisp colors it gives you. Like you get really bright colors, really nice contrast. The sun makes it where the photos are really sharp. So I've really actually been enjoying that. If you want some kind of video where I talk about how I edit my photos, I could probably do that. Or maybe I'll edit them tonight on here. You never know.
Check out your TikTok.
Yeah, check out my TikTok. I have a TikTok. I'm trying to make it our TikTok. We did a dance today.
Oh, I was so bad. I missed like half of it.
So boo. Okay, sorry. This one.
Dance for this?
It does like this. It does like shower you with my intentions, I think, on TikTok.
I could just do that on repeat. You like?
Oh yeah, it's good. Maybe it's on the other side, because I thought there were string lights and like trees with it.
Oh, the alleyway. So we're gonna give this an area a little go here.
Okay, a little posing tip is to make angles with your body, triangles specifically. So for example, instead of standing, you could pop a leg out. See that little triangle? Oh, there's a car coming again. I'm gonna pause for a second.
Oh, we're okay, just keep going.
Which is kind of loud. So if I put my arm up right here, nice little triangle here. I don't know if I'm making triangles or right angles. You get the point. The angles, I like to pop a leg up, nice triangle, hand on the hip, nice triangle. Even when you're standing here, if you pop one leg out and make that angle, you've got an angle, triangle. One of those. So a big tip to make yourself look like you know what you're doing when you're posing.
Hey.
So it's the next day. We were supposed to finish the vlog last night, but we got home and we were just exhausted. It's 7:20. It's been a while. We came home. Sorry, I'm snuggling the little sleepy pup. I think he just wants my tortilla chips. We came home, slept. Well, it was like the heat, like, you know, it just like takes it out of you.
Drains you a little bit.
It does. So we just laid on the couch and we watched more Queer Eye, more reruns. And then we had a haircut disaster. I botched Noah's hair. I'll insert some footage. Oh no! No!
Let me see. How bad is it?
But it didn't turn out too bad. Show them the back. There's a little spot, but
overall it's good.
we saved the day. It could have been a lot worse. So you know, it's his fault. It's his fault for asking me to cut his hair. I'm like, go to a salon, but salons aren't open, you know, or they are, but we're like a little nervous to go. So I take no fault in that. I'm just kidding. I do. But like he wanted me to cut his hair, so
It looks good.
Yeah, actually doesn't look bad. I think it turned out pretty nice actually. And then today we're just hanging out at the beach all day. We thought it'd be nice because it is summer and we haven't been to the beach like at all this year. So it's one of our first times this year being at the beach. So we're just gonna spend the day here. We brought our books. It's hard to like see what the screen's so bright.
Yeah, just tune into the next video because I'll be doing Lindsay's hair as a thank you for mine.
Not happening. No more haircuts for me ever again. I think my last tip for photos is literally just like don't overthink it. We took one here. We're not doing a photo shoot day. I was just getting an extra photo. Whenever I'm out and about, like I said, I try and take one if I'm ready. And we took it in like what, a minute?
Yep, right
a minute,
here.
30 seconds. We didn't overthink it. Something I learned from one of my good friends, Alexis, is like if you spend an hour on one photo shoot, you're not gonna like any of the photos because you're gonna be drained and stressed. And we will see you guys in the next video. I think we're gonna be in Big Bear for the next one, so we'll see you then. Bye!